So again, this is just reconfirming what we read in Psalms. Jeremiah 20:17. He didn't kill me in the womb, with my mother as my grave. This verse here is one of the closest ones I can get to abortion. Abortion back then was not even heard of. Children were gifts from God. They were your lineage. Why would you cut yourself off from history? This would be the closest reference to abortion that I found so far. And it clearly states, killed me, which implies that he was alive to be killed. The next verse.
Let's fight together.
21 verse.
Good luck, mates. Let's fight together.
We're fighting hit a pregnant woman, and she gives birth prematurely.
Enemy down.
There is no serious injury. The offender must be fined. If there
Wait.
is serious injury, you must take a life for a life. Now, the serious injury is not referring back to the woman.
Enemy down.
To the child. In this case here, we do see where a woman has
Help!
lost a child and is treated just as if it was murder.
Get in the car.
We're painting more and more of a picture of
No.
what the Bible says about abortion.
Stay alert.
What does the Bible say about abortion? Is it right or is it murder? According to the verse that we read, specifically Exodus 21, verse 22 and 23, it clearly states that abortion is not murder. The child is its own entity. The Lord has its own plans for his child, and having an abortion is ending that child's life before it begins, which we consider murder. By the way, please support this channel by hitting that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. But before we go, let's go. May the Lord guide you in all that you do. May the Lord bless everything you put your hands to, and may He make your way easier.
We'll start the car. I need a tap to begin the scan. Now my $2,000 scan tool said it was a catalytic converter. Let's see what this little device does. Wow, incredible. Same reading.
Hello and welcome. This is your brother in Christ and fellow crusader. Today's question is, interracial marriage, is it a sin? For this, we looked deep into the Bible and I could not find anything in particular saying that an African American or an Asian or any other ethnic group should not marry into another. What I've seen more of is that a follower of Christ should not marry a non-follower of Christ. That is the only division I've really seen in the Bible. As I looked deeper and deeper into it, I did see that the Lord did tell to the Israelites many times not to marry the surrounding people. Now, it's most likely that the surrounding people were not of a different skin color or race color, but of a different religion. So again, that harkens back to which God are you following? So is it a sin for a Christian to marry a non-Christian? The answer to that is no, but it is unadvised. It doesn't mean that you are not an equal. Not a sin necessarily, but it can lead to falling.
I got supplies.
The answer would be no. Interreligious marriage is not recommended, but is still not a sin. If you have an Asian fall in love with a black person, or a black person fall in love with a white person, it really does not matter as far as a biblical standpoint. What the Bible really says, and what the Lord cares about, is what is that person's heart? Is it turned towards the Lord, or is it turned away? That is the true question. Not about skin color, or what side of the planet they're from. If they're from the east, from the west, from the north, from the south, or upside down. It really does not matter to the Lord which way they're from. I hope this clip questions about please Thank you. This is your brother in Christ. May the Lord guide you in all that you do. May you make your way.
I got supplies.
The claim you will find on the internet is that the flood account of Genesis was originally inspired by or plagiarized from another ancient work called the Epic of Gilgamesh. If you read through the flood account in Gilgamesh, you will find many similarities to what we read in Genesis, such as that the flood hero, building a vessel to survive the storm, releasing birds, making a sacrifice afterwards, and the gods blessing him. It is from these similarities that many suggest the account in Genesis was taken from the account in Gilgamesh, or was merely the work that the Israelite authors utilized to make their version of the flood. However, when you dive deeper into this claim, you will find that scholars note the claim of direct plagiarism
Fall back
is
to safe zone.
and the truth is more complicated. The Epic of Gilgamesh is very different from Genesis in multiple ways. First, it is not an account of origins or creation. Instead, Gilgamesh is an epic that follows the adventures of the king of Uruk, who is named Gilgamesh. And the epic is divided into 12 tablets. The summary is that Gilgamesh was a king who hated his people, so the gods put a white man named Enkidu to distract him. Enkidu and Gilgamesh become adventurous together. But then the gods become mad with him and then sentence Enkidu to die. After this, Gilgamesh is filled with grief and fear of his own mortality. So he goes on a long journey to find Utnapishtim, who is immortal, to ask him how he could obtain immortality for himself. Utnapishtim tells Gilgamesh that he cannot achieve this, but that there is a plant at the bottom of the sea that can rejuvenate the body. Gilgamesh manages to get a hold of this plant, but on the way back to Uruk, he stops to bathe, and a serpent steals the plant. So the epic ends with Gilgamesh accepting his mortal life, and that the only immortality one can hope to achieve is to make a name for yourself that lasts through generations. So as you can see, the whole account is nothing like Genesis. But when Gilgamesh visits Utnapishtim, he learns from him about the flood. Utnapishtim tells Gilgamesh that he was tasked to build a vessel to survive the storm. After the flood, he made a sacrifice to feed the gods, and afterward, he was granted immortality. It is this particular section of Gilgamesh that many argue was either stolen and added to the Bible, or it was at least what the Israelite authors used to make their own story of the Great Flood. However, there are problems with each of these claims. First, when we need to point out that we don't have just one epic of Gilgamesh. Technically, there are several fragmented accounts of Gilgamesh, and they are all different from each other. What is traditionally known as the Epic of Gilgamesh is the late version, found in an Assyrian library at Nineveh that dates to the 7th century BC. Jeffrey Tighe says of the earlier fragmented versions, those from the 2nd millennium, although textually related to the Nineveh texts, differ from them considerably, The Akkadian forms of the epic, attested in the second millennium text, disappear by the end of this millennium, to be replaced in the first millennium by a version of the epic that is basically standardized wherever it is and is characterized by a distinctive form. So what we see from historical evidence is that Gilgamesh was updated and changed over time. There were several different versions, which should not fully the text was before the construction of the late epic. We have found variations in fragmented Sumerian, Akkadian, Hittite, and Hurrian versions, scattered throughout the ancient world. All of these appear to be older than the late complete version, and differences can be found throughout. Here are some examples. In the early Sumerian text, Enkidu is referred to as a servant, not a friend. 50 soldiers set out with Gilgamesh in one adventure, but are absent in the late epic. In the early version, it refers to the temple as the abode of Anu, but in the late versions, it refers to it as the abode of Anu and Ishtar. In the Sumerian text, at one point, Gilgamesh wants to travel to Cedar Mountain.
Enemies ahead!
A name for himself. But in the old Babylonian version, he wants to travel to... In the late epic, this is again modified to state that it was the sun god who was the initiator of this campaign. Jeffrey T. Reynolds, the Bull of Heaven episode, is not attested in the old Babylonian version, but is first attested in the Akkadian and Hittite text from Hattusha. In the late epic, the 12th temple appears to be an addition that contributes to the story.
Marked a location. Watch out!
Is a literal translation of an earlier Sumerian poem added to the end of the epic, sort of like an appendage to the story as a whole. Also variations in how things are worded. Many times it appears that later Akkadian versions are paraphrasing the early Sumerian texts, instead of translating word for word. Sometimes in the late epic, sections are expanded and given commentary. Sections are reformatted with new ideas. Sometimes there is evidence of corruption or misunderstanding of overall wording. There are even variations between different languages. So what we learn in this version appears to be an evolved text after several redactions and changes. And the text itself appears to have been understood as fluid and should be modified. In any case, the fragments of the Middle Babylonian period indicate that the emergence of the late Standard Babylonian text was a gradual process that took centuries, rather than something achieved all at once by the final editor. Some suggest the late product was originally separate works that were then compiled together into the epic, but Tige argues that is unlikely, given that the earlier fragmented versions probably reference other parts of the epic, suggesting that there was an earlier epic in Akkadian that was just being updated over time. It might be the case with the earliest Akkadian version, it was put together from separate Sumerian works, but we still not entirely sure. However, Tige says there was most likely one
We are number one.
refers to her as wife. Single formula. Repetitious style. But when it comes to the
guys.
count, this style
Some girl, female. Oh wait, there's only one female.